Hello, and welcome to Broken Portal, a webcast series that goes over the movement for indefinite life extension. The topic of this hour is the remix of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. This is a remix with new wording, with wording for the movement for indefinite life extension. A new dream. We stand in the midst of the greatest and most crucial cause ever undertaken in the history of humanity. At the beginning of life, a great feat occurred that we owe our existence to today. Out of the long, dark abyss of eternity came life. Wherever that life came from, that glorious time opened up an indescribable opportunity that we call existence. Since that time, life has come to be known as the great human race. As great as we are, as great an opportunity as we have been presented, we are still part abyss. We are like broken portals. Centuries, maybe even millennia after our arrival, we are still broken portals in a seemingly infinite ocean of potential. In a sense, we have come to you to undertake to fix our portals. When your imagination was sparked into reality, you were given the promise of life that these broken portals cannot keep. In an attempt to keep that promise, our ancestry has given us all a pass to a portal upgrade in an unconfirmable utopia. Being that these passes cannot be confirmed, these passes will not do. But we refuse to believe gambling on these passes is the only thing that we can do. We refuse to believe that we must gamble existence and indefinite life extension. And so, we've come to you to gain help in working together to fix our portals ourselves. A fix that will give us sure existence and indefinite life extension. We have also given you this hallowed call to arms to remind the world of the furious urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of procrastination or to believe that everybody else will do it, that somebody else has the repairs underway. Now is the time to forge our futures. Now is the time to fix our portals. There is no other time except for now. You will soon be dead. 100,000 people are dying every day. Now is the time to start pulling our brethren from the depths of the abyss. It is fatal to overlook the urgency of the moment. The tragic past of humanity's horrific mortality will not pass until every person heeds their call to arms, until every man, woman, and child has been freed of the Reaper's merciless sickle, until the might forged in the work of the world is put to the Reaper's throat and has slain him once and for all. The monsoon of the movement for indefinite life extension will continue to shine as a unifying symbol until everybody unites under its banner. There's something that I must say to all of our supporters who stand on the sunny threshold which leads to the palace of the movement of indefinite life extension. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of tragic oversight. We must be sure that all of our efforts are for the good and that no potentially tragic or terrible side effect goes uncontrolled in this work. We must rise to this challenge with urgency as well as care. The marvelous new militancy which has engulfed the movement for indefinite life extension community must not lead us to a distrust of all pro-aging transists, deathists, and skeptics. For many of our transist brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that the universe, and not death, is their destiny. Their trances have been broken, and they have come to fight with us. We cannot walk alone, and as we walk we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of the movement for indefinite life extension, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as humanity is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of aging's debilitating brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies, alight with wonder, cannot maintain presence in the glories of the planets of the galaxies and the galaxies of the universe. We cannot be satisfied as long as humanity's due course is from glory to the grave. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their value by graveyards with signs stating one way. We cannot be satisfied as long as a person in the United States is faced with limiting confines, and a person in Africa believes there is nothing more than their limited confines with which to fight for which to fight for. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until the movement for indefinite life extension rolls down like waters, and indefinite life extension like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great exhaustive efforts and mind-numbingly futile efforts in spreading the word. Some of you have come fresh from the aging front lines, and some of you have come from where your quest for the movement for indefinite life extension has left you battered by the storms of ignorance and staggered by the winds of pro-aging transism. You have been the veterans of creative aging contravention. Continue to work with the knowledge that your ancestry's suffering powers you and that fate is serendipitous. Go back to your labs, go back to your printers, go back to your local meetings and think tanks, knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair, I say to you today, my friends. And so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, we still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in the human dream. We have a dream that one day this world will rise up and live out the true meaning of life. We hold the Big Eight to be self-evident that nothing less than complete fulfillment is the meaning of life. I have a dream that one day on the red sands of Mars, we children of the pioneers of destiny and those pro-aging transists and their children will be able to sit down at the table of indefinite life extension. I have a dream that one day those people who would have lain prostrate for eons in graveyards will build lives upon those lands and transform them into launching pads to the dreams of the heavens. I have a dream that my little girl will one day live in a universe where she will not be confined by the configuration of her cells, but by her desire for life. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, in the complacent homes with their tragic pro-aging trances, their minds convoluted with the thoughts of reincarnation and death being natural, one day, right there in those homes, the movement for indefinite life extension supporters and ex-pro-aging trances will work together for the monumental fate of humanity. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every planet shall be explored, every one of the plethoras of technological innovation shall be created, all the big questions shall be answered, and every curiosity, megalithic and small, shall be discovered. The glory of existence shall be revealed, and all of humanity shall see it together. These are the hopes of manifest destiny that we go back to our marketing machines and our laboratories with. With this hope, we will be able to hew out of the graveyard of despair potential of magnificence. With this hope, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of the world into a beautiful symphony of humanity. With this hope, we will be able to meme and research together, knowing that one day we will be able to pioneer planets together, to answer the big questions of life together, to live out our dreams together and see fallacy eliminated together one day. And this will be the day when all of humanity will be able to sing with new meaning. My world, 'tis of thee, sweet land of potential of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pioneers' pride, from every planet side, let the Big Eight inspire. If the world is to fulfill its destiny, then this must become true. And so let the Big Eight inspire from the prodigious hilltops of Europe. Let the Big Eight inspire from the mighty buildings of Washington, D.C. Let the Big Eight inspire from the grand palaces of the UN. Let the Big Eight inspire from the breathtaking mountaintops of all nations. But not only that, let the Big Eight inspire to the meticulous research labs of NASA. Let the Big Eight inspire to the snow-capped mountains of distant planets. Let the Big Eight inspire to the dark matter near the center of the galaxy. Let the Big Eight inspire to the corners of this perplexing existence. From every particle of existence, let the Big Eight inspire. And when this happens, when we allow the Big Eight to inspire, when we let it inspire from every village and every hamlet, from every country and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of humanity, poor men and rich men, Jews and Gentiles, agnostics and theists, will be able to join hands and realize the quest of life, the meaning of life, the meaning of life. Thank existence, we have been fulfilled with the meaning of life.